Welcome everyone. Welcome to Purple LunaRose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight I'm going to be reading for the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I am looking at the week of April 7th through April 13th. And the biggest cosmic influence this week is most likely going to be the biggest cosmic influence of our right for this lifetime anyway. It is the April 8th solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So we did talk about this energy extensively for the last several weeks. If you're looking for more information on the solar eclipse, you can find that in our last Love and Astrology reading on Sunday night. It's going to be over on our YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, guys, so I'm going to try to make this one short and sweet because I'm just going to tell you, second day totally kicked my butt. But luckily, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to rest. Have mercy. I can tell like I've been indoors for a long time. So yeah, and it's Mercury retrograde, guys, and I had to answer phones today. So yeah, short and sweet water signs. All right, guys, I am going to do a collective, of course, before we get started. Please remember, all PLR links are going to be in the description box of this video. And I will put timestamps in after the live stream is over. All right. I know, not as peppy as yesterday, so forgive me. I don't know. I definitely got my butt kicked today. You know, second day training 101. All right, ladies, let me know. Sound, everything's okay? I got a sound notification on Facebook. Diana's with us. Sandra's with us. Sandra's painting. Michelle, sound okay over there on Facebook? Oh, you know what? It might be me. Look, user error. Oh my goodness. Y'all, it's the Mercury retrograde. Do you have sound, Michelle? Yes? It was me. Good. Thank you. You guys, that was my day all day today. No joke. Luckily, though, I was on the lake, so it wasn't too bad, right? And I got home before the storm, or maybe I didn't get caught in the storm. I'm not sure, but it stormed today. I know like some of the people were telling me like it was tornado warnings. I was like, I missed it. I was so busy, I never caught it. All right, let's timestamp. I love it. Let's do 303 for the collective. I pulled out the Blessed Bee cards. I have a blessing for support. It's number 39, just came out. I mean, it could be that masculine energy is asking for support, but I feel like it's giving support. All right, let's do feminine energy. A blessing for a fresh start. I feel like that's what's been happening. Number 34. I will say the cards feel like extra. I mean, it is water sign, so, but I don't know. Yeah, something feels a little extra. All right, let's do bridging energy. A blessing for peace of mind, number 32. A blessing for a homecoming, number 44. That's what it kind of feels like on the lake, like a homecoming, right? I pulled out the Modern Witches Tarot for the water signs today. Let's look at that blessing for support. I wanted to say that I felt like it was masculine asking for support, maybe needing support, but not really. You see the man riding in on the horse. It definitely gives you like that knight in shining armor type of energy. Nine of Wands, not giving up on something. Six of Wands, a victory. And Queen of Cups, divine feminine. Yeah, today we're just going to read the cards. All right, a blessing for a fresh start. I have Page of Wands, fresh start. The Magician, you could be manifesting. It could be some Mercury energy there too. It could have something to do with communication. And Eight of Wands is here. Eight of Wands is sudden changes and quick information. All right, a blessing for peace of mind. Hi, Jenna. My ears just started ringing. All right, so Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups, remember, that's the card that Minopon was telling me is the only one in tarot that has the eclipse energy, right? But Eight of Cups is like walking towards your Two of Cups, so soulmate energy, walking away from something that's stagnant, no longer serving your greater good. Three of Cups is here. It could be celebration. Could also be third party. And Four of Swords is here. Four of Swords is rest and healing. Wow, right? I definitely sense some support from masculine to feminine energy. And I definitely sense feminine energy kind of grabbing like the reins type of energy, like taking the reins. I never get those things, right? But you know what I mean. And making some quick changes. The Three of Cups, I know we always see as third party energy. It says that there's too many people telling you what to do. But I think it could be soul tribe, soul family, soul sisters. It could be celebration if you do walk away from something that has not been serving your greater good for a long period of time, right? This is bridging energy, so it's both sides, masculine and feminine. And Four of Swords, remember, is that card that we recently learned means it's a blessing in disguise. All right, I pulled out the Sacred Traveler. We're going to do Head, Heart, and Higher Self for Divine Masculine. The only major arcana is the Magician. Queen of Cups is unconditional love. It is my clue card for Divine Feminine. All right, Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty comes out for masculine headspace, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything in the heart space and staying focused, hold the course. I'm definitely getting a message from masculine to feminine. And you know how a lot of times we say in the heart space, like that's where the communication is, definitely picking up that energy. So that's going to be a message from the masculine side to the feminine side. Staying focused, hold the course. That's what the Divine Masculine could be learning higher self lesson at this time. Traveling lightly, simplify your life is on the bottom. Wondrous Universe always gives me this feeling of like the astrology. So it's like in their headspace. I mean, this Aries energy is very powerful. Very. Eclipse energy. I mean, there's so much going on. I think it was this morning I posted about Chiron. Chiron conjunct all of this energy, right? So it's like we're all being forced to do something. It's definitely very challenging. What we're being forced to do is overcome some massive obstacle that's been blocking our path for a very long time. It's something that we would have ignored for a very long time. All right. Divine feminine, head, heart, and higher self. Valiant courage, take action with passion. It came out in reverse. In the heart space, stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. This is going to be a higher self lesson for divine feminine. Okay, so it could have been overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Message from divine masculine to divine feminine. I definitely can sense the message, but it's also very possible that this is what divine feminine is saying, and this is what divine masculine is saying. It's kind of like directions. It says stepping into your power, your strong measure, and you see him kind of like trying to do something. The valiant courage in the headspace. That's definitely going to be me today, right? It's water signs. It's always like a challenging day anyway. And I feel like sometimes I'm always trying to rush through the water signs so I don't have to feel it, type of thing, right? And just get the message out there. I just want you guys to know, like today, really, honestly, genuinely just tired. On the bottom, voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. All right, we are going to do messages. So masculine to feminine first. Let's do 3. It says, your opinion of me matters. Was I wrong for trying to move on? And I'm grateful for our journey. These 2 are 3D messages. This is going to be higher self message. 3D message means it's something they could have said to you before. Maybe it's something they want to say but haven't. Higher self message could be something they're learning right now. All right, divine feminine to divine masculine. We're both where we're supposed to be. I'm a strong believer in that one. Do your thing and I'll do mine. And I don't want to wait anymore. I can feel your energies on the bottom. And I just want to say the masculine energy is definitely really strong in this week. All right, I'm going to do guidance to close out the collective. This one's new. And that's actually something I said. And then the Aries energy kicked in and off we went, right? Hello, Tim. All right, the protectress comes out. Strength, boundaries, and amulet is on here. It's number 9. Your energy is valuable. Protect it well. I definitely can relate to that message, and definitely feel like you could be feeling tested, or like certain people are pulling at your energy that maybe you're not supposed to give your energy to, right? Number 16, the awakened dead, resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. The thing that almost broke me were the things that most woke me. Let's do one more. Goddess of the Sea, abundance, purification, and ego. Number 34, it's time to come home. I like the home part. Number 13, it's time to leave the old behind. It's the rebirth card. All right, guys, that's going to be your collective. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we're going to start with the signs. We'll start with Cancer first. I'm so glad that I mentioned the masculine energy. I totally wasn't going to. I wasn't going to say anything about it. These readings should be interesting. All right, I think instead of the blessed bee, I'm going to start Cancers with the magic of the unicorns for energy of the week. And then we'll do energy oracle for the main spread. My new favorite, magical spirit oracle for guidance. And of course, we'll close out with the numerology oracle. All right, let's start Cancer 1642. Cancer, this is going to be for April 7th through April 13th. So remember, we are in the week of that very powerful Aries solar eclipse. We also have Mercury retrograde here. I got to feel Mercury retrograde with a bang today, with a bang. Second day, got to answer phones, make reservations. Super fun, super fun. But you know, I kept telling myself, Mercury, it's Mercury. All right, Cancer, let's do energy of the week, April 7th through the 13th. I feel like a bunch want to come out. All right, creative solutions, number 13. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. I know probably won't believe me, but that's actually the card that I got when I was, doing my part. So I feel like it's definitely this energy. Like I think that something is supposed to be a certain way, and it's just that I only know how to do it one way. It's not that there isn't other options, right? Your personal unicorn is on the bottom. It says, "Stay open to unicorn magic." All right, Cancer. Energy oracle, easy cheesy. 10, her north node is in Cancer too. Michelle, can you take care of the riffraff over there on Facebook? I'm not supposed to. I'm getting in trouble. Okay. All right. Energy oracle. Let's do a challenge or obstacle. We have angel of love. So angel of love comes down, of course, when unconditional love is needed, whether it's for you, for someone else, or to you. I'm not sure. It could be both. Door to romance is on the bottom. Definitely could be both. Door to romance is that card where it's the little heart locked up in the cage. All right, let's do lesson learned. Storm warnings. The thinking man. The thinking man, kind of like angel of love, says this person comes into your environment to teach you something. You have some power. He's always holding that crystal. It's like you have some power within, and there's something you haven't figured out. You don't know how to use it. You don't know what to do with it. Ooh. All right, outcome, we have the journey card, and off you go. Woman holding a heart is on the bottom. So woman holding a heart, again, unconditional love, so Cancer. And I'm just saying, Cancer is like the mom sign. Cancer is like that. It's Queen of Cups energy, right? It's divine feminine energy. Nurturing. That's the word I'm looking for. Nurturing. Thank you, Michelle. But again, number 44, look at that. All right, Modern Witches Tarot. I like to get this tarot out whenever, like, she's wearing that sweater. You guys know in the Four of Pentacles where she's wearing the sweater and it says, I'm over it. You know, so when it's that type of energy, like, that's when I like the Modern Witches Tarot. All right, creative solutions. Think outside the box. It doesn't always have to be your way, Cancer. It's kind of the message that I'm getting. The Hanged Man. Okay, so I know that normally the Hanged Man is like suspended or like stuck in your head type of energy, but this one's different. And it's not really the same card, but look how his head is kind of glowing. You guys see that down there? Like around his head, it's like lit up. There's definitely something like, you know, think outside the box, coming up with like a new idea. It's almost like, you know, the light bulb goes off type of energy. The Chariot is like, don't be afraid to move quickly. There's something about the duality that's sticking out to me. And then Queen of Swords is here. Interesting. Queen of Swords is about speaking your truth. It's about having strong boundaries, enforcing those boundaries. It's almost like you come up with a new way to say something or do something, and it's saying like, don't be afraid to move quickly in that direction. Okay, Cancer, here's what it is. Ready? People are testing your boundaries. People are testing your boundaries. And that's why you're having to think outside of the box. The Chariot, I mean, it's Cancer energy, it's you. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I don't think so. I think it's all your energy. But there's definitely something about like seeing it a different way, two different perspectives. Not doesn't have to be your way, or your way isn't the only way. All right, look at that. We have a match side by side, super rare. Not my favorite match to have, but it is what it is, right? King of Swords is authenticity, vulnerability. That's the problem, right? And then speaking truth, action with kings always, right? So the King of Swords says that whenever you speak truth, you become vulnerable. It could be about taking action also. And it definitely has something to do with something or someone that you love. Eight of Cups comes back out. We've seen that in the collective reading. It's that eclipse energy. This eclipse, ready, Cancer, is showing you something so big with the brightest light. You're not going to be able to ignore it anymore, right? Knight of Cups is here. Knight of Cups is about being courageous enough to deliver a message. And the element is cups. So your cups are your emotions. It's like you're scared to tell someone how you really feel. But I'm also seeing like when you do tell someone, there's this energy of like leaving. The Eight of Cups is walking away. The Knight of Cups seems to be going in the opposite direction. Storm warnings here. This is lesson learned. So it's like, you know that these things, these storms come in. Like you should already know this type of energy. But again, we're in this powerful, powerful eclipse energy. So it's like, this could be happening right now, right? And storm warning just means that it's like the Tower card. And you see how like it's taking everything out. It's kind of just like washing it out to sea. It's like the Tower card. We're always scared of it. We're like, oh crap, there's a storm. There, by the way, there's a storm today. But there's, you know, or a tower. But honestly, everything that's always happening is always happening for your greater good. I can't remember how many people I told that today to my son. I know one, but there was a couple. But I feel like we don't realize that. We don't understand that. We think there's a tower moment, and oh my gosh, that sucks. Or we think there's a storm warning, oh my gosh, that sucks. No, there's an obstacle in your way, Cancer, and spirit has to come and remove it because you don't know how. Please remember, I don't know how to sugarcoat things over here. So again, this is what it is, right? I am Cancer rising, so everybody knows. And these readings that I do them for myself, for all 12 signs. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, I'm glad they help everyone, right? I'm super glad about that. But I'm not like ever yelling at somebody or being like, oh, you suck. These are all my readings. All right. And I don't suck either. I'm just getting better, right? Like we're healing. That's the whole purpose. Look at the Temperance card comes out. Like that's healing. Sagittarius energy. So that's why the storm comes in. So that's kind of what I'm getting is that like something happens. It's happening for your greater good. You may not understand why it's happening, but it's like it's something that has to happen so you can continue on your healing path. The Two of Pentacles is here. The Two of Pentacles is about feeling stretched in too many directions. You're putting too much into too many different places, and Spirit wants you to focus on you right now, Cancer. We have Five of Swords here. So there definitely could be some disagreements or some arguments. I know that sometimes I say, or most of the time I say Five of Swords is negative thinking. It's in your thoughts, in your mind, and very possible, but I'm actually sensing like some disagreements. I feel like that could be why you are not. So King and Queen of Swords, this is like power couple and communication. So there's not a power couple of communication here, right? Something with communication is off. It's not firm enough. It's not strong enough. You need to walk away from something. I don't like to say it either, right? But here's what I can say. Ready? The Eight of Cups is you do have to leave something. You have to walk away from something that you thought this was it, right? I feel like the Eight of Cups person always thinks that there was only 8 cups, and then like somebody comes and goes, "Hey, you're missing 2 cups," and you're like, "Oh wait, what?" And so you realize like you've done everything you could here and you couldn't find what you were looking for because it was never fully there. You had to continue the path. You had to keep looking for the other 2 cups, right? I feel like that's kind of what's happening. And it could be very possible that you're in fear of some sort of exchange of words that are not very kind, right? All right, so the journey card is here. This is your outcome. I always get with this card like you're picking a direction, Cancer, like you're dropping the luggage. See how she's putting the bag down? And she has her hand out. There's like this fairy that's like flying right by her hand. But it always gives me this energy like mic drop. You know what I'm saying? Like she just drops it and says, okay, let's go. All right, it's number 2. We have 8 of Pentacles, work, focus, dedication. I think it has something to do with your work. Page of Cups is here, new offer, new beginning. It is a slippery situation because you do see the fish in the cup. And then we have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is fight for something, protect yourself, defend yourself, these types of energies. All right. Let's do guidance, magical, spirit, oracle. So your energy came out strongly with the Chariot. Pisces energy with the Hanged Man. You could have been stuck in your head about what to do about the situation, but it's like this eclipse shows you a different path, a new option. You take that path, and then you protect the path that you chose. All right, number 18, it says, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. It's the red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy and carefree. We've seen the overcoming obstacles in that collective reading. We have the emotions card, alchemy, processing, and sensitivity. The words processing and sensitivity are definitely sticking out to me right now. Let's do one more. Number 26, the mirror, self-reflection, writer, big picture. Self-reflection and big picture is sticking out. And she does have that little book that says, don't forget, Oh, the water signs. The water signs. Let's just keep going. Number 29 is on the bottom, breaking into bloom. Time, liberation, and understanding. Lunology to close it out for Cancer. A time for healing. Have faith in your dreams. One more. Step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. North Node. On the bottom, South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so that was for you. This one's mine. All right, I'm going to close it out right there, Cancer. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Scorpio. All right, guys, give me just one moment. Here, I'm going to put music on. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I had to prepare Scorpio. I mean, I had to get ready. And I forgot the fan, and it's super hot in here. I dropped number 23, soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness. Can you see Spirit telling me? Sandra says, I'm also a Scorpio sun, Libra moon. Wow. There are two of you. Okay. about as ready as I'm gonna get. Oh no, I'm just now getting there. No, didn't miss anything, I promise. All right, let's do 3606 because I've seen it. Scorpio, this is going to be for April 7th through April 13th. So we do have this very powerful Aries eclipse on April 8th. You have a lot more than just that. You also have Mercury retrograde happening. It's kicking everybody's butt, right? Including mine. We also have that Chiron conjunct this very powerful eclipse, North Node. All of this in Aries, have mercy, right? So I feel like the eclipse is just kind of making all those other energies I just talked about more powerful, stronger, more in your face. So you could be feeling like you're being tested, or you could be feeling like you're passing the test. That's it, Scorpio, isn't it? You're passing the test. Oh, that made me smile. All right, I like it. Look at that. Number 14, stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive change. On the bottom, my absolute favorite card in this oracle set, it's number 36. What are we timestamp at? 3606. Thank you, Spirit. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. All right. Energy oracle. For the main spread, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Okay, so it definitely picked up quickly, right? Cancer was made me sit down. Scorpio is something you're stepping. It's a stand in your power, so it's like you've already stepped into your power. It's like you're taking control and like not letting somebody push you out is kind of what I'm feeling. All right, challenge or obstacle, magician, and the mirror. You have tricks, Scorpio. A 53, 5 and 3 is an 8, so the 8 is sticking out to me. Magician in the mirror, so 8 is the infinity sign, right? That's sticking out. Magician in the mirror is a card that says you have abilities, you have powers, and it says that. So it's in your challenge or obstacle. So let's pretend it's not for a moment. By itself, it says that you willingly use these powers to make your life easier, to make other people's life easier. It's like following purpose, and I don't know, just kind of the path opens up for you, right? But it's in your challenge or obstacle because it says that you're not using them. It could be you're not using them, or it could be like you don't want people to know. It could be you don't want people to know that you have them and can use them. It's the elements, fire and water. So it could have something to do with like the ability to manipulate energies. All right, we have man holding a coin. This is going to be lesson learned. So man holding a coin says that someone comes into your environment and teaches you about your self-worth. Something that you have of great value. The 4 and 3 is sticking out to me. It's giving me a little bit of karma type of energy, but 7 isn't just. It's something like paying your dues or you've paid your debt. 53 and 43. You could be coming to like, you know how people say like you feel like your karma is balanced. It could just be for some of you. I feel like for most of you, this is about your self-worth. All right, outcome, victory. I love it. And then we have the thinking woman on the bottom. So just like the thinking man, someone comes into your environment, teaches you something you've been trying to figure out. She has the books. It always looks like she's down in this old library, like some old cellar where all these books are, right? But it's like something about research, studying, and she teaches you something that you couldn't figure out. Serendip. So I don't know, the energy picked up super quick, but there's something about that man holding a coin that's throwing me off. All right, let's look at stand in your power. Be passionate about the vision. Bring about positive change. Ooh. 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 Okay, so Scorpio. That's why it was throwing me off. How interesting. All right. So stand in your power, be passionate about your vision. Page of Wands is passion. Like the page is the student and the wand is the passion, right? Ten of Swords is bringing something to a completion, and the Fool is taking a leap of faith. So it came out in reverse. I want it to be like, yay, this reading is going to be super awesome the whole way through. I mean, I feel like clearly at the end it will be, but you're still starting out the week like, can I even do this? Do I know how to do this? At this point, Scorpio, like at this point, okay, I feel like I'm getting in trouble too a little bit, but okay, why do we lack the confidence? Like, why do we have such self-doubt? It's something about taking a new action and closing an old chapter out, Ten of Swords. Being courageous enough to start over. The Fool is Aries energy. That could be the eclipse energy. Like you could have been given an opportunity to start over, and maybe you didn't. Like maybe you kept going with something that you knew, something like that. And it's like now you could feel like you're not able to show everything you're capable of doing, or you're afraid people will see you and you don't want to do it there. But Eight of Swords is like self-restriction. Whatever this is like you're telling yourself this, but none of it's true. None of it. Three of Pentacles actually says that people want to work with you, Scorpio. All right, let's look at man holding a coin, because I feel like this is going to happen now. It is supposed to be the card that helps you with this card, with the self-restriction, with this thing that you're telling yourself. I do feel like it is a work environment. It's something about teamwork, partnership, people that work together. The Justice card coming out in reverse. The Two of Swords coming out in reverse. Have mercy. So there's the Four of Cups, that shirt that says, I'm over it. Justice is Libra energy. It's about making something balanced, making something fair. Two of Swords is that energy like you feel stuck. You feel like you don't have an opportunity. And Four of Cups is that card where you have all the ingredients to do something. So this is your worth. It's your worth that you don't see. It's your value. I mean, I want it to fly the other way, but the cards are clear. And it's like, there's something that you're not giving yourself or allowing yourself. And Four of Cups, the card that says you have all the things, all the ingredients, you can manifest however you want, coming out in reverse. Like you're not over it yet. Like you can give a little more, you're going to push a little more, you're not going to quit. It's definitely giving me, okay, man, I get, talk about put it to the test. Ready, Scorpio? you're pushing something. You're pushing something. You know that you're pushing it. You know that you're tired. You know you're not supposed to. I don't know what it is. But it's like you're just going to keep pushing it until something happens. All right, let's look at the victory card. Something turns around, right? Like something happens. Like Scorpio says, man, I'm tired. I finally see this last ingredient, right? Like I finally realize I don't have to do something a certain way. I'm worth more than this. I deserve more. That's it. That's it, right? Like I deserve more than this. And if I have to do all of this, then I should get paid the big coins, right? Seven of Cups comes out in reverse. We have Eight of Cups. Of course, it's upside right, just so you know. And the Five of Swords, also upside right. And the Emperor is on the bottom. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Get ready, Scorpio. Get ready. Don't say I didn't warn you, right? Okay, so Seven of Cups is you have options, you have choices. But what's happening is you keep pushing a certain way and you're eliminating those other options and choices. See how the Eight of Cups is walking away from that Seven of Cups in reverse? It's also possible that you just feel, see that there's that Five of Swords again. I don't think you're arguing with anybody. This is definitely in the mind. Look at all the swords. The Eight of Swords, definitely in the mind. Two of Swords, you're never really stuck. Here's something everybody can learn about the Two of Swords today. Ready? There's no such thing. You can't reverse the Two of Swords because you're not really stuck. You're never really stuck. The water is always really shallow. It just looks scarier than it is. The Emperor says, take charge. This is how powerful you are. You are this powerful Emperor. I know it's Aries energy. I know. Did you guys know Scorpio and Aries really like share a lot of energy? Like for example, Mars is the ruler of Aries, right? But Mars also rules Scorpio. I feel like people forget that. We always remember it's Pluto, 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 and Pluto did make this huge transit this year. So it's like, yeah, I get it. I understand. But it's also Mars, and Mars is that push, that drive, that fight energy where when the shit hits the fan, when everything is coming against you, when you feel like nobody has your back and it's one test after another, who's freaking still standing? Like who's still there? Who's still doing the water signs today? You see what I'm trying to say? It's the Emperor. That's that energy. That's that Mars energy. That's Aries energy. I mean, all of this is happening this week is not a coincidence. Do you get the victory? Yes, Scorpio. If you get out of your head, if you realize that you are this powerful and you do have all of the abilities to do whatever it is that you want to do, and it's valuable. It's valuable. Like, don't let people take from you the Justice card in reverse. Quit it. Yeah, welcome to PLR. All right, so full Aries energy, clearly. Justice, Libra energy, Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Libra. Or it could just be you, right? Weren't we just talking? Scorpio, Sun, Libra, moons. All right, here's some guidance for Scorpio, Magical Spirit Oracle. Here's what I'm going to say. The victory is yours. Like, I feel like the Eight of Cups is the only card in reverse because this is the eclipse. The eclipse is the only card in all the tarot that the eclipse shows. So this is happening right now. This is a once in our lifetime transit. I can't express all these facts like as many times as I've expressed them. It is what it is, right? And it's like you're going to walk away from that energy where you keep telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you don't deserve more. That's done. This energy is done. That's why the Eight of Cups is the only card that's up, and the other two, this wasn't. I'm just saying it wasn't. My point is, you have to walk away. Leave it. Quit telling yourself you can't have something. The Forbidden Forest. Bravery, persistence, and redemption. The word redemption is my favorite on there. All right, I'll read this one to you. It gets you all in your feels. I just want you to know. Number 35. You are so brave to keep going the way that you do. You are so brave to keep going the way that you do. Stop telling yourself that you can't have something or do something. You are so powerful. You can make, create, or do anything. The moon is here. Ooh, for those of you that were talking about your moon signs, duality, hidden gem, secret power. Secret power. Where did I say? Number 4. Thank you, Spirit. It says, what if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? Let's do one more. Secret power, Scorpios. Not so secret anymore. I'm just kidding. All right, number 5, potential and possibility is here. It says, reach out to the potential that is calling for you, future, highest self, and quantum. The quantum is definitely giving me like when we start talking about like timeline jumping and things like that. If you don't know what that means, a little research. We put these labels on things and it makes it sound a certain type of way. Look at this. Serendips on Twitch says, my moon is in Scorpio. Don't forget, guys, 3 different platforms. Neptune in Scorpio, 4th house. Surrender to the divine. It's the full moon comes out. So this is Moonology Oracle. Scorpio, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Believe in the impossible. Have freaking mercy. The blue moon. The blue moon is that moon that says, you know, once in a blue moon, right? Because it doesn't happen very often because it's super rare. It's super magical. And luck is on your side. It's the new moon in Sagittarius. What do you need to release? The waxy moon is going to be on the bottom. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We have Pisces left. So I imagine this first month is going to totally kick my butt. But I am that Aries emperor, so I'll be cool. And I may need to, I don't know, figure something out about this schedule. Because today was one of those days where, like Miss Tina, if I come home, sometimes she comes home, she just goes straight to bed. That's it. She's gone to sleep. Wake her up the next day. Today would have been one of them days. I'm just saying. Sandra says my Mars and Chiron is in Aries. All right, Pisces. I'm nervous now after Cancer and Scorpio. Sandra, we need a vacation. We need a vacation. I just started, but we need a vacation. I did get the little app can read days off today, so I would like to work on that. Miss Tina always makes us plan these trips, you know, like 3 months in advance. It always makes me so frustrated, you know, because I'm the Aries and I'm like, why can't we just go right now? But she's taught me something. It is nice to have something to look forward to. Like if I can make it through this, I'm gonna go do that, right? Oh yeah, it may take me longer than a month. I'm telling you. And I mean, eclipse. Did you guys hear me say eclipse? Mercury retrograde in Aries. Phones. You know, Chiron, North Node. I mean, come on. Aries is busy. We're busy. Santa says, I'm in, let's go. Santa says, trip to California. One day. One day. All right, I want to be like I'm almost ready, but yeah. I feel like next week. Next week's going to be a calm week. Not really, because the eclipse is actually going to be here. But we're going to be looking at the week of the 14th through the 20th, I believe. And that was definitely a little calm period in there, in that Aries energy. It's not going to be calm at all, but it will feel calmer than like the eclipse week, right? Good, Chiron and Saturn and Pisces. Interesting. I've always wondered where this Pisces energy goes. All right, I'm ready. Only because I know I get to go to bed after this. All right, 56, because I've seen it. Pisces, this is going to be for April 7th through April 13th. This is the week of that very powerful Aries eclipse. And I just want to say, I know I make jokes about it, but honestly, guys, it is a once in a lifetime transit. We won't experience this energy ever again in our lifetime, right? It's definitely bringing a lot of change. Eclipse energies are like when your life takes a new direction, Pisces, and you're like, what? Yeah, my youngest son is a Pisces. They're expecting some big changes this summer for sure. All right, Pisces, energy of the week. I'm going to use the magic of the unicorn. We have love, grace. Be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. Uncord relationships, number 4, let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Okay, so it definitely has something to do with a partnership, right? A couple coming together. And there's something about giving grace, maybe to yourself, maybe to each other, maybe to the entire situation. Uncord relationships is most likely what you're doing at this time. I know that definitely resonates. Forgiveness is freedom. That's really how we uncord, right? I want to talk to you really quickly, Pisces. I was watching MJ, and she gave this perfect example of the cords. So the cords are really, we talk about cord cutting and this type of thing a lot with this, blah blah blah. This specific type of spiritual awakening journey that we're on. It's Mercury retrograde, guys. Forgive me. And I'm tired, but we talk about it a lot, and I say you can't cord cut. Like, if we could cord cut, like, and for those of you on this journey, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. For the rest of you, if you're just here watching Pisces, just hang out for a minute. But we can't cord cut because it doesn't work, right? Like, if that was the case, if it did work, we would never talk about this specific type of spiritual awakening journey. We would get to that dark night of the soul part where it was super hard, or like our first separation, which is usually when dark night of the soul kicks in, and we would cut the cord down and run, right? Like, everybody was, people go and try to like pay people to like give them some ritual, some little saying that they tell them, go burn a candle and say this thing 3 times. And then, and I say some people, I'm those some people. Okay, I did this ridiculousness things, right? Okay, so then what happens is you think, okay, I've done it, I'm away, I'm free. And let's say you get up the next day and you go to work and you have your regular day and you're like, oh my gosh, nothing happened to me. I'm totally safe. I'm out. It's just totally worked. It was worth my whatever dollars, right? And then you wake up, I don't know, 2-3 days later, and bam, there's that energy. There's that feeling. There's that connection. There's that calling. What? Right? Okay, so MJ gave this definition about cord cutting. And at first she talked about cord cutting, and I was like, I can't believe that she believes this. Like I just kind of rocked my world a little bit. Like she's definitely like my a guru mentor. I watch her channel. I love her information. I mean, she's so helpful in everything that she does, right? So she starts talking about cord cutting, and I'm like, what in the heck is she talking about? Like, I can't believe she even believes in this thing, right? She doesn't. Here's her definition of cord cutting. Ready? It's not a cord. She's like, it's a hook that's dug into your soul. It's a hook. And the only way you're going to get that hook out is if you heal. If you heal, if you go through your healing journey, you forgive the people you're supposed to forgive, you learn what forgiveness is and unconditional love and all the things, then you're able to unhook that cord. You see? That makes sense to me. You see what I'm saying? That makes more sense to me than, oh, you don't have to do this. Just cut it and run. You know what I mean? All right. Energy Oracle. Law of grace. It's like when something's hard, Pisces, but Spirit allows you to get through it unharmed. I was going to say easily, but I feel like unharmed is the word. I feel like it may not necessarily be as easy as we would like it to be, Pisces. All right, challenge or obstacle, goddess of the moon. It's number 52. It says trust your intuition. Envy is coming out as your lesson learned. And then cornucopia is here. Divine wishes are being granted. You do have the man behind the curtain with the deceit card on the bottom. Someone could be keeping something hidden, not telling you something, trying to control something, hold something back. Goddess of the moon says you know. You already know. The empty card could be like why somebody's doing that. You have something good coming your way. Like it's here, right? This is the week, Pisces, right? So it's like maybe the envy was you. Maybe you were envious because something took too long. That's very possible. Let's pull some tarot and find out. Cornucopia says whatever you were waiting for, Spirit gives it to you. Divine wishes are granted. It's having everything you need plus more. All right, law of grace. Dissolve all in grace. We have Four of Swords. It's a time of healing, resting. And it's that energy that says blessing in disguise. Seven of Pentacles is here, being patient, having to wait for something. I'm going to say a cuss word. If you don't like it, plug your ears. The Seven of Pentacles is also my shit show card. And it's like where you've worked on all of this stuff for a really long time, and then you're not sure what to make of it. You're like, what is this? What's happening here? What am I supposed to do with it? Eight of Wands in reverse says something's taking too long. Something's taking too long. All right, let's look at Goddess of the Moon. Trusting your intuition, Pisces. So that's your challenge or obstacle. The Magician comes out. Mercury, this could have something to do with the mind. Mercury retrograde is here, and I'm just telling y'all, like, I know we have it 3 times a year, and I try to say, like, be positive, stay positive. That's the best way to go at this energy, right? Because it's going to come at you. Like the best way is to just, one, understand it happens 3 times a year. Don't let it get you because there's going to be 2 more, right? But 2, it's an opportunity. I like to say it's an opportunity to revisit that planet's energy. It's very possible that you need to forgive someone. You need to dissolve something, right? And it's like maybe you haven't been able to. Maybe you were waiting for something to come in. All right, Seven of Cups is here. It says you have options, you have choices, and Page of Pentacles is here. Page of Pentacles says this is about trying to start something new, start a new path, start a new journey. It's like you're not sure how. Again, could have something to do with more of in the mind. Again, not trusting your intuition. All right, Five of Pentacles is here. Five of Pentacles says it's okay to ask for help. You're scared to ask for help. Two of Wands is here. Two of Wands in reverse. It's like you have this decision to make, but you're not sure how to make the decision. You're not sure which way to go. Ace of Pentacles is here. I feel like that's the what you're trying to do. Like that's what you want. This new beginning, this new journey, this new path. It's like Pisces, you've been struggling in something for a very long time and you're tired, right? You're ready for this new beginning to be here. Maybe you're envious of people that can ask for help. Maybe you've seen someone ask for help and receive a new start. Let's look at cornucopia. This is your outcome. Cornucopia, divine wishes being granted. Thank you, Spirit. I was a little nervous there for a minute, Pisces, but Six of Pentacles comes out, and Six of Pentacles says Spirit assist. Spirit helps quickly. And Two of Pentacles. Spirit helps and allows you to make something work quickly. On the bottom, Queen of Cups. This could have something to do with divine feminine, a mother energy. Two of Cups is also, Two of Pentacles is also that energy where you feel like you're being pulled in too many directions. It's like some sort of assistance rides in and you no longer feel the slack energy. You no longer feel like you don't have enough of something, Pisces. Now you have more than you ever even thought you could have to begin with. Beautiful ending for Pisces. All right, let's do the Magical Spirit Oracle for some guidance. All right, so if I was to pick out of the three, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I thought it was going to be Scorpio. But now I'm going to say it's Pisces. So Pisces, you know what though? Come on. It's that Pisces energy, right? Like we talked about this last week. I said if Spirit had a favorite, right? Spirit had a favorite, it would be Pisces and Sagittarius. You're having a hard time making something work. Something's taking a long time. It could have something to do with your finances, money. I feel like Spirit rides in to the rescue, and now things are balanced out. You're able to figure out how to make something work. It's very easy for you to figure it out now because you have extra. Number 11, Pisces, says it's very possible that you prayed for it or wished for it, something like that. Growing Pains is here. It's number 19, Healing, Patience, and Unconscious. You also have number 20, You Don't Need It All Figured Out, The Gifted Guide, Stars, Chaos, Opportunity. That could be a lesson or an opportunity that you're learning this week, Pisces. You're overthinking something, stressed about something, worried about something, and it's like Spirit says, it was coming. It was on its way all along, right? So we have number 6, The Past, Release, Rebirth, and Spring. It says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go so that I may awaken. On the bottom, we have the Space, Time, and Self card. It says, trust in the places you feel guided towards, infinity, reincarnation, and 5D. All right, let's do Moonology Oracle to close it out. The 5D is definitely sticking out on that one card. All right, Moonology to help you with your thoughts and emotions. So there's that powerful Aries eclipse that has on the 8th, right? And we have emotions are running high. It's the super moon. And a win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. The scales are balanced. All right, Pisces, on the bottom, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful, Pisces. And that's it, guys. That's going to be your water signs for the week of April 7th through the 13th. Yay, we made it. All right, guys. No mini readings tonight. I think I said that already, right? Like we're just going to be doing the elements in the collective. I'm off tomorrow. Yay! I'm totally going to rest. You know what's happening right now is Spirit is teaching me how important things like eating right and getting good sleep and yoga, exercises, the Pilates, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting the lesson and why all those things are good for me. But I think what's happening is really funny is I used to look at all those things like, oh my gosh, I have to do this and I have to do that. And oh my gosh, when am I going to do this and when am I going to do that? I'm really looking forward to my bedtime yoga. I just want you guys to know. So I feel like it's this energy where it's like we get We learned that it helps, and it's like we end up wanting to do it when we ran from things for so long, right? Diana says Pisces gets the hidden angel number. It's really fun noticing numbers when you get paid to work with numbers. I bet you notice numbers a lot. Yes. I feel like if you're on this type of awakening journey, it's almost like you can't get past it, though, right? Like you just in your face all day, every day, right? Yes, thank you, Tim. Thank you. I definitely am gonna rest. It was nice to see you too. Nice to see you too. And Diana and Sandra and Michelle and everyone, Jenna, everyone who came in, thank you. I appreciate you so very, very much. I am going to wrap it up. I will see everyone tomorrow night. Tomorrow we're going to do the Earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn tomorrow night. Pisces timestamp is 56:56. I love it. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.